Uh-oh. Oh boy, yeah, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. Okay, to be able to do this to the slugger is kind of scary. That's big. That's really big. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, my adrenaline is on level 100 with this wind and now hooked up to a decent fish. Ooh, that's big. Boys, that's big. So this is one of those situations where I advise you not to do as I'm doing. So we've got ourselves a bit of a blizzard here in Baker Lake. Winds are a little bit out of control. It's been going on for a good 48 hours straight now. And with our limited days off from work each week, I'm going a little stir crazy just sitting in the house. So I'm going to attempt to go fishing in this. Now I don't advise this to anybody. This is not smart. But I'm a trained professional or something like that. But let's do it. All right, boys, we've made it out. That trip was probably 3 times as long as it usually takes. Got the otter set up, heater bumping. Gonna give you a quick little look at what I'm dealing with out here. At this point, I don't know what I'm trying to prove or who I'm trying to prove it to, but just let the record show that there is nobody on YouTube grinding harder than me. Ain't nobody dealing with these conditions, but do not try this at home, kids, because this is stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna get the rest of this gear set up and get fishing. All right, I think we are good to go. So what I think we're gonna do, similar to the last time we went out in these ridiculous conditions, is catch a couple, get home, and maybe whip up a batch of fish. I think what I'm gonna show you is my fish tacos recipe. I know there's lots of people out there that have made videos about fish tacos, but I think I got something far deadlier than the rest of them. So today, we're gonna be giving the new Frostbite Slugger a go. Frostbite Slugger is the newest rod in the lineup. Essentially, what it is the Big Mama version of the Mr. Big. I think they probably should have just called it Mr. Big-er, but look at that bend. Very similar action to the Mr. Big, just beefed up. Perfect for throwing these big tubes and other huge baits. Let's get down there and see how these lake trout like blizzard weather. Oh, there's a fish already. He's chasing, he's chasing. Oh! We're staying as minimal as possible today just because of how ridiculous it is outside. If things get ugly, I want to be able to just dip out as fast as I can. Man, this wind is out of control. Oh. Crushed it. Man, this slugger is just beautiful. Oh, this is a nice fish, I think. Decent anyways. He's up the hole. Not a bad one. Oh. Not a bad little guy. Definitely taco size. So we're gonna toss this guy out. Yeet. So what we're gonna do today is our 1-2 punch. We're gonna do dead stick our Dragonslayer in this one hole. I think we'll keep that kind of right below the ice for any high flying fish. And then in our active jigging hole, send it outdoors tube on the slugger. Like, what am I even doing out here today? This is just stupid. Oh, I think there's one checking out the dead stick Dragonslayer. Oh my goodness, and there's a lot going on. Oh. Uh-oh. This feels good. Goodish. Oh boy, yeah, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oof. Okay, to be able to do this to the slugger is kind of scary. That's big. That's really big. is gonna be a good fish, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, my adrenaline is on like level 100 with this wind, and now hooked up to a decent fish. Oh, yikes. Oh no, oh, I thought I lost him. Oh man. Oh. Holy smokes. Oh. Oh, it's just weight. Oh. Man, this slugger is getting it done. I can't believe this fish is abusing it so hard. Oh, big bubbles. I gotta turn this heater away. It's freaking me out. This is gonna be a good fish. Oh, he's up the hole. We got him. Oh, that's big. Boys, that's big. Oh, yes. Look at that big mama. Unreal. That's so fat. Oh. Look at that tail. It's just so thick. Let's get her back. Wow. That was almost too much. Like, my dopamine is on 100 here. I'm just fired up. Now, that fish was obviously too big to eat, so we're gonna have to catch a couple smaller ones, but hey, that's not a bad problem to have at all. Oh, he's on the Authentic Dragonslayer. Oh no, I was too slow. Man, talk about slow reaction time. Oh my goodness, there's a fish on the Dragonslayer and on this too. Oh boy. Oh no. Got him. Oh, yard sale. Oh, this feels decent. Oh, he's still on. Come on. It's gonna be another eater. It's gonna be a taco fish. There we go. Another nice little taco fish. Gotta love it. Yeet. Let's get that back down. Man, you're gonna need to see a chiropractor after using this slugger. This thing is just ruthless. Okay, so the forecast said the wind was supposed to improve, not get worse, but it does seem as though it's getting worse. Remember, always check the column, like, frequently. I find lately I pretty much spend most of my day jigging to the bottom, reeling up, jigging to the bottom, reeling up. Oh my goodness. How long has that been banged up for? Wow, look at that. Using the wind to my advantage here. Just kicking that rod tip. That Dragonslayer is probably looking better than anything I could do with my jigging motions. Man, that was a wild flurry to start the day. Okay, things are just too wild right now, so I've decided to abandon the second line. We're just gonna jig one rod. I'm just missing bites because I'm going back and forth between the two rods. This guy's just nice and sluggish. There's like 3 probably down there now. Oh man, this guy's just following it so slowly. You probably noticed me bracing the reel too. Because the slugger's a beast and I need to have as much power with both hands as I can to give him the juice. What is happening? This is really strange. Is this our 3rd fish for our taco limit? Uh-oh. It's right at the bottom of the ice. No, he's up. We're good. We're eating tacos tonight, boys. There he is. Dinkosaurus Rex. But a taco lake trout nonetheless. Crazy these little fish will eat those big tubes. Like, hey, I eat. Oh, okay, we're eating, but I lied. We're not catching our limit and going home. I'm having too much fun, even if it is a blizzard outside. It does seem like the wind is going down, so I don't think we're in any danger anymore. Okay, so if you ask me, I'd say the day's already made. We got our limit of eaters, and we got 1 big mama. So now the rest is just gravy. Is that the right expression? I don't think that's the right expression. Alright. Look at that healthy schmedium. Maybe like a 26-incher or something. Beautiful fish. Just beautiful. Alright boys, so that completes our 3 fish limit. Just a little short fish today, just due to the conditions and the fact that we got out here quite late. I kind of dogged it at the house a little bit after I filmed that intro. Oh, fish up! Wow, fish just bit while I was trying to film the outro or whatever you call it. That was unexpected. Okay, I'll catch this one, then we're out. What an absolute coward. Bite it! Got him. Okay, 1 ding for the road. I was just trying to wrap things up, at least for the portion out here on the ice, and this little dink started messing around. It's his lucky day because we already got our limit and we are hungry for tacos, so you dodged a bullet, brother. Let this guy go. So that's not a bad day at all, especially considering we've only been out here for like 2.5 hours or so. I really took my time after that intro was filmed because I didn't want to fish all day in the heart of that blizzard. Super successful day. What more could you ask for? I'm getting out of here. Let's go make some tacos, boys. Okay, so as promised, we are now back at Suka's place. I've gone ahead and thawed out the fish. They basically froze the second I threw them out the otter. I've also took the liberty to fillet them to save you the pain. Now, if you don't know how to fillet a fish, I don't know, maybe Google it. I can't teach you guys everything, but here's the yield from 3 medium lake trouts. So much fish in there. I think Suka's gonna be getting some fish tacos himself. I'm gonna put this aside, and first we're gonna make the lake trout taco filling, I guess you'd call it. Basically, I'm not original in any way with my cooking. What I usually do is find like 3 or 4 recipes and mix and match ingredients and combine them all together to make like a yard sale type recipe. And it usually ends up being pretty good, but if you want the ingredients list to this recipe, just look at like the top 3 fish taco recipes on Google and you should find it. But that being said, let's make our taco filling. So basically what we're gonna be making is like a sweet corn slaw, I guess you could call it. So first up, Green Giant peaches and cream corn. We're gonna need about a cup of this corn. Might be the whole can. We're pretty close anyways. Next, purple cabbage. I've honestly never really cooked with this stuff until I started making these fish tacos, and now I actually really like it. But we're gonna need about 2 cups of this. Now I like to shave it pretty thin, so it's like coleslaw kind of situation. All right, that should do it. Now keep in mind, I'm kind of pulling these measurements out of my arse. I usually never measure, I just kind of wing it. So feel free to experiment. Next up, red onion. Ugh, I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, that should be more than enough onion. Might be hella oniony. Next, and this is a non-optional step, is pineapple. I'm gonna use pineapple today. I've used mangoes before, and mangoes were the bomb, but pineapples are good too. So I'm just gonna cut these pineapples into like little cubes. Okay, that should do it. So next, in an alternate bowl, we're gonna make the sauce for the, what do we call it, corn slaw. It's pretty simple. Just gonna make things nice and juicy and slawy. First, we need like a half a cup of mayo. Next, we're gonna need 2 tablespoons of pure and natural horny. This pure and natural type is like 3C thick, so this might take a little effort. You know what? Screw the measuring spoon, we're winging it. There we go, it's like 2 tablespoons-ish. Next, lemon juice. I have no idea how much. Winging it again. Boop, maybe like that. There it is. So now we're just gonna dump this into the slaw. And then whip it up. Okay, there it is. Now we're also gonna make a sauce to drizzle on top of the tacos. And this is my favorite part. It is just dumb good. Set aside our slaw. Man, have we made a mess here. So to make our drizzle sauce, we're gonna use more mayo, 1/3 of a cup. Sour cream. Creamy poppy seed by Kraft. This stuff is so good. I could literally like drink a glass of this if it was socially appropriate. I don't know. We're just gonna put a little bit in there. Like that much, probably good. More lemon juice. A little yeet yeet. Then we're gonna whip that up. And to top it off, some cock sauce. 1 teaspoon of cock sauce. There it is. There's our fish taco sauce. Okay, so now all that's left to do is cut up our fish. I like to cut them into like really small pieces. Then we're gonna hit them with some batter. I was really hoping I was gonna have some Catch and Cook, new product from Jay Stevens and Josh McFadden, but shipping times to the north made that completely impossible. So we've gone with the next best option, fish crisp, roasted butter and garlic. So just in the interest of time, I'm going to only cut up 2 pieces of fish for now. But have a look at these 2 different lake trout fillets. Look at the difference in color between the 2. It's weird. Some can be like so light in color, and some can be like really rich and red and salmon-y color. But yeah, we're gonna get this battered and then cooked up. Okay, so a little J. Siemens tip here. Instead of using egg to coat the fish, I'm gonna use Frank's Red Hot. It doesn't end up giving it like a spicy flavor. It's more like salty, but it's really deadly delicious. Just gonna dump a, whoop, you don't want that. Just gonna dump a bunch of that in there. YOLO. Then just gonna toss in all the fillets. So for our second casserole dish, we're gonna put in the fish crisp. Then we're gonna toss our Frank's Red Hot glazed fish into the fish crisp and toss them to the side on this cookie sheet. And done. So all we have to do is cook up these little morsels of fish. Now, it might look like it's a giant mess, and that is because it is, but I promise you, it'll be delicious. I'm just gonna dump a whole whack load of canola oil in this pan. And there we have it. Some delicious battered lake trout. So now that's all that's left. So now that all, why can't I say, so now the, so now all that's left to do is assemble our tacos and then eat said tacos. So first, of course, we'll take our tortilla. Now I should mention, I put the sauce into this little squeezy bottle, so it's nice and easy to just drizzle on top of the tacos. Then we're gonna take a hit of the slaw, like so. Then some little pieces of fish. Prefer to use the smaller little bite-sized morsels over the big chunks. Something like that. I've also got some feta cheese I'm going to sprinkle on top. And also, to be extra white girl, avocados. So I'm gonna put a couple little strips of this on there. And last but not least, our sauce. And there we go. There's our fish tacos. What do I say now? I don't even know what to say. How do I close this? So that's how it's done. Super simple. A little bit time consuming with cutting up all the vegetables and things, but super worth it. It is one of my favorite things to eat and one of my favorite ways to cook fish. But I better go drive about 6 or 7 of these into me. That's all for now. Till next time. Peace. Done. It's over.